Hello, you beautiful VOD watchers. Huh? I checked my mic this time. It's like the third day in a row that I had my microphone muted. Today, we are taking a look at Garchomp, which is a deck that I've loved for a long time. I had Meowth Garchomp. Everybody criticized it, but Meowth draws in the beginning, Garchomp draws at the end. It's a whole thing. This time around, I have two different partners for Garchomp. We've got the Suicune EX, is brand new from this set, and then the Silvally, which is from a few sets back. We're going to see which partner is best for the Garchomp. Personally, first impressions, I'm going to say the Sir Chompington deck with Silvally is going to be better, but we'll just have to play a few games and find out. I'm going to start with Sharkin. That's the Suicune deck. Oh, I actually got an intro without muting my microphone. The success. We were supposed to be playing Dragon Ball Gigashin Impact, or yeah, Impact. I keep saying Impact. Squadra today. Dragon Ball Squadra. And the release date was stated for the 9th. And then I went on their Twitter, and it's not coming out until later, apparently. Apparently, it is not coming out until, like, I don't know if it's tonight or if it's sometime tomorrow. I scheduled a stream for 9 p.m. tonight, so we'll find out if it's available at that time. We'll do the thing, but if not, I'll just have to play it tomorrow. Hopefully it's out then. They're very unclear about the release date. Super unclear about their release date. Cynthia's here. We don't care too much about that. We're getting water. So I'm going to put it on this weekend first. I'm just now realizing maybe there's not enough basics in this deck. Oh, there's a Mantike, though. That is a Mantike there. And we can heal this off. Red card. Hate that for me. Early game red card is pretty clutch with... we get the same stuff back anyways. Actually, this is even better. Early game red card is even more powerful now with the Suicune EX being in the meta all over their own place. So there is that. 1 second. TikTok, what are you doing to me? There we go. Okay, I got Pokeball. Very nice and cool. What's a little bit scary here is we only have 1 water energy showing up now, but I think we have to do damage here. So I'm gonna put this thing down. We're doing 60 and we're healing off the rest. There's definitely a world where I put the other Gibble down, but we don't really know. 60 is kind of not enough. Hey, Eric, what's going on? For some reason, my chat didn't connect to anything yet. Hello? Maybe I'll try quitting Caster Labs and returning. Yeah, I still need to pick up a new chat app. This thing works when it feels like working. It definitely just works when it feels like working. That's pretty frustrating. See, now we're getting double fighting. So we almost need a water energy to show up. We could retreat here. Honestly, retreating might be the play. And just crossing our fingers for Chomp to show up. That also gives us options for later. This thing's doing 90. We can't out-heal this. We'd only be doing 60. We're not getting water energy next. I think the play here is to bring back the Suicune. And then Splashy Toss. I guess technically Splashy Toss the other one, but I think we have to go Gibble. And just cross our fingers. All right, YouTube chat is connecting successfully. TikTok, you're just lost in the sauce right now. Let me try disconnecting my TikTok and then reconnecting and see if chat shows up. Hey, Guido Nation, what's going on? Jonathan, hello. It says I can close the window now. Is TikTok chat going to appear? I keep bouncing between chat apps because none of them seem to work reliably. I'm just going to believe in the heart of the cards here. Hey, let's go. All right, we're rare candy. Straight into Chomp. Pretty good for us. I think in this moment, I'm going to shear recklessly and hope for... Cynthia! The literal top deck, by the way. The literal top deck. Put this energy here because it's not water. Cynthia it up. Move to Twitch from TikTok. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok's chat is bugging. It's bugging. Top deck of the century, by the way. Apparently nobody cares about a Garchomp deck. It's a Garchomp deck. Come on. Wild. I guess that's on you. That's on you. Show the deck. Ooh, I need to get a screenshot. I will get a screenshot in a minute. We have two different Garchomp decks today. I think this is the worst of the two. If I'm honest with you, I think this is the worst of the two. But rare candy. I don't care about the rare candy at this moment. I'm going to put water energy here. I'm going to actually shear the rare candy on the off chance we top deck another Cynthia, which would be wild. No. Okay. Worth a shot. We're still doing a hundo, and then we actually live one from this thing, barring like a Geo. Love a good Garchomp deck? Yo, me too. So good. So good. I'm going to need an evening or weekend stream soon so I can catch the whole thing since work is toxic and won't let me watch. That's fair. I'm hoping to have a night stream potentially tonight if Gekishin Impact actually comes out. Well, they actually just win with Osiris. That's good for them. Yeah, I thought we had him though. 'Twas pretty close. I didn't feel like I had to dance around the energy too much. Sometimes a Garchomp deck, you spend most of the time dancing around the energy, and the energy is your opponent as much as your opponent is your opponent. Oh no, I forgot to get the deck. I'm sorry. I forgot to get the deck. Somebody has to remind me. You gotta remind me. You gotta be quicker than that. Caught you $1. Dude, my chat app does not want to pick up TikTok right now. Go Gibble. I thought I turned it around too. I thought we had him. I feel like most of these decks I've seen are fighting only. That is an option. Fighting energy only is an option for sure. But you're super duper dependent on the... What is it? Manaphy? Not Manaphy. The little guy. You're super duper reliant on the baby then. How'd I pull 2 Suicune? I pulled a lot of packs. We pulled a lot of packs. Spent that shmoney. The most powerful card is still the credit card, as we all know. Still the most powerful card. Straight up flopping. I'm assuming they have a frog here, so we probably lose. Water energy. All right, the energies are working out for us. We straight up rare candy in the Chomp. Love that. I can also... All right, you're not knocking me out. I am knocking you out. I'm gonna reckless. I'm getting reckless, you know? And get rid of the Gabite and draw something else. Suicune's here. I'm actually going to leave that up for now. I don't want to get Sabrina'd. And we will end. We're knocking anything they want to do, we're knocking it out. So if they do go full frog and they double energy and they attack and all that, we knock out the frog and then we're in a good spot. Here we go. Now if they have red card on top of this, we cry. Professors, that's fine. Yeah, TikTok chat's just refusing to connect. I'm just going to have to look at TikTok chat. It'll be okay. Polyrath EX, same with this deck. Polyrath EX is something. It is something. Look at the bait. They're trying to bait me right now. All right, this goes here. I would love to heal. There's nothing that should do 50 though. And Cynthia just knocks this thing out. I don't think I need to do anything else here. It's a little risky. A little risky bisky to just knock this thing out and not put down Suicune. But I think we put down Suicune next turn and get the energy on there. Back on the grind? Oh yeah. Witness me. I see you. I see you, Vibe Check. Why? I still don't. I'm sad. One of these days, there's going to be a chat app that just works all the time. I believe in it. They're giving me a frog. A big frog. Straight up big frog again. Where are you putting this energy, though? I have the other Cynthia. You're going to be upset. Yeah. You're going to be upset. Perfect. That, I think, loses them the game. Pretty sure that play loses them the game. Because now we go like this. We put our energy down. I put a Cynthia up. I think one of the advantages of Chomp is just that people don't know how to play against the Chomp. How many cards are left? 8. I guess I'll still... There's no way I'm using Professors anytime soon. I'm about to do something reckless. And in shearing of Professors right now. Beautiful. Alright, this frog's down. We now have 2 hits on Suicune pretty freely, and I think we're in the clear. Pretty sure. Because this thing needs 2 energy. They don't have energy generation. Hydrix Matt Cody, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. Hi, can we trade? I do not have trades, but you can check out the Discord if you're interested in trading. See if this chat message worked. Totally does. There are many great community members that love trading. They could probably help you out. I'm just joining. Can you please share the deck list? Yes, I need to share the deck list. I forgot to do it. Somebody else asked as well. And I forgot to do it. I don't think this Pyridam matters, but... Oh, I just threw. I actually just threw, by the way. You guys didn't even see it. I actually just threw. I think we have to shear now and hope for rare candy. That energy needed to go on Suicune. I'm pretty sure I just threw the game. I was too busy looking at the Discord message. Oh. What an actual crime. We kind of have to believe in rare candy now, which is wild. 5 cards, potentially. But yeah, I'll grab the deck list in a moment. Rip, I still haven't pulled any Suicune or Entei's. Oof. Suicune's probably the best one of the 3 dogs. If we're talking dogs, probably the best one. I can't believe I threw there. All I had to do was put energy on Suicune and we just win the game. Now I'm fighting for my life again. Hop deck the rare candy. Come on. No. All right. I am sad. Other fighting energy is showing up. So what we do here is we actually go like this. And then like that. And then this guy goes here. And then we splashy toss. How much damage are we doing? Enough? How much healing did you do? 1. They probably have a second heals, which would be a little dangerous. But I'm going to splashy toss onto this guy. Which is all I really had to do the first time around, and I blew it. I blew it. Believe in the heart of the cards. Wait, wrong game. No, that's the correct game. You absolutely have it right. Hope you get good RNG unlike yesterday. Yesterday was tough. Yesterday was tough, honestly. If you want to watch a bad couple of games, watch yesterday's stream. It was a tough time. They have no points, so there's still hope. Yeah, I think we're still good. Have you tried a Poliwrath deck? I have not tried Poliwrath yet. No, it's on my list, though. It is on my list. That unique shop, what's going on? Can you break down the deck after this match? Sure, I can do that. Yeah, so they have the big heals here, which is a little dangerous. But I think we're fine. Because I'm still just doing damage. Pokeball is kind of whatever. I don't think that has an impact on the game. I'm going to put this guy down, but I don't think he really matters. This fighting energy could kind of go anywhere. I guess I'll put it up here as energy to throw away if I need to retreat for any reason. I probably should have put it back here. Oh, I'm literally throwing again. You guys are just watching it. I probably needed to put that energy here. That way, if I get Sabrina, I can retreat in the next turn. Talk about looking for another way to throw. Dude, I don't want to speak it into existence, but that would be an actual crime if that happens. Yeah, the energy definitely needed to go there. Was that a red card? Mars? No big deal, no big deal. Rare Candy last is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Yesterday must have been an opposite day. I got on a win streak with Dragonite EX. I don't know. We were struggling. I'm upset that the TikTok chat's not appearing on the stream right now. Bruh, Caster Labs, get your stuff together, you know? Caster Labs, get your stuff together. I think that's a W, right? Sabrina wins. Yeah, Sabrina wins. GG. Good game. Good game. What is that? 1-1? Somebody should keep track. And that someone should probably be me, but open up my notes. Open up my notes. All right, everybody wants to see the deck. Let me open up the deck list real quick. Nice and thanks, Ping. I got 2 different decks for today. And we're just seeing which Garchomp is better. View all cards. Get a nice little screenshot here. And minimize that. Minimize that. Let me just add it to the current deck list. Oh, I don't see it. Hello? Is this it? I'm struggling. View. Extra large icons. Where's the Garchomp deck that I just took a screenshot of? Oh, here. That one. Show? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I can get back to starting the battle. Okay, so this deck is basically fight with energies. So Suicune's there for draw power. You put him out front, he draws cards. The Mantiques are there to generate water energy when you maybe can't find them. The whole point of it is to get the Garchomp with Cynthia. You're doing 150 damage. You have to use Reckless Shearing to kind of get rid of cards you no longer need in the game to draw more cards. So it's really about having a lot of draw power and then hitting for 150 with the Chomp, which usually one-shots just about everything. Some people put capes on, but this is a tough matchup for us. You guys didn't even see it yet, but this is a tough matchup for us. Because they are in Zeraora on turn 2, means to get energy straight away. I think so. This deck has a tiny bit more draw power than the Silvally version that we're about to run, but the Silvally version we could actually, although they probably have the. They're not attacking next turn. I'll save the Sabrina. We could have brought the Pikachu up. That's what we could have done there. I think the Silvally deck has a little bit more flexibility because the you don't necessarily need fighting or water energy for the Silvally, so you can kind of play around the fact that, oh, I see I'm getting water, then play one of the water energy on the Silvally, or if I'm getting water fighting, I might want to stack the Gibble straight away. So you can kind of play around the energy a bit better. How do you play this on PC? You can take a look at, there's a video on my TikTok or also on my YouTube channel that will explain how to play on PC. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. This is where we always have to make the decision, do we build the front or do we build the bench? I think in this scenario, we build the bench just in case. Building the bench is usually the answer. What's that gives golden Pokeballs? That is it Shining Revelry? Pokemon Zone. Give me 1 second. We pulled the pack for an eternity. So we should know. It is the crown card from Shining Revelry. Yeah. So you gotta pull a ton of Shining Revelry. Absolute ton. Hey, B-Bone with the resub. Let's go. I'll pull a pack in a moment. We'll pull a pack in a moment. Still looking for a second full art Cyrus or a full art Cynthia. They're both on the list. Professors into Chompington would be pretty sweet right now. All right, worth a shot. We are getting water. Because we're getting water, I'll drop a water energy on the Suicune for later. We're still just sacking the Gibble. This isn't RuneScape. Listen, it's on the list, okay? It's on my list to get an Iron Man started. Maybe you wouldn't have started a whole month ahead of me, jerk. This guy doesn't even tell me he's starting an Iron Man on old school RuneScape. And now I'm a whole month behind him, and we're just playing catch up. It's crazy. Actually crazy. Oh man, I do wish I did some damage now because we could be doing this straight away. We still might do that straight away. We don't have a ton of cards yet. There's a water energy showing up. I'm gonna put the Suicune up. This feels like a mistake. I'll just say it. I will just say it. Feels a little bit like a mistake. We're getting water though, so that's at least our energies are working in our favor. There's at least that. Only 12 days to catch up. Yeah, but I want to do a live stream only Iron Man, where it's like you only see, like, I'm only playing if I'm on stream. That way there's like an entire story involved. The problem is I have to come up with a plan for like each phase of the way. Like every stream needs to be like, today we're going to try to accomplish XYZ thing. And I'm probably not going to do it every day. It's going to be like once or twice a week maybe. But we'll see. Maybe if people like it, I'll do it more. But we shall see. This is the first time testing this deck. I have run this deck a little bit off stream. But I feel like I've been getting extremely lucky with the energy. Hey, Oscar, thanks for the heart. Also, I missed some earlier. I totally missed some earlier from Shorty. Shorty, thanks for the hearts as well. All right, other Suicune is here. We can knock out the Zero Orb, but they already have a point. We have to put Gabite up here, which is pretty terrible for us. How much damage are you really doing? I'm assuming they have the lightning stick, you know what I'm saying? I would assume that they have it. We gotta go like this and like that. This is looking pretty tough now though. We've been getting pretty darn lucky with the energy when I played it off stream. So I could see this going downhill very quickly. That's why I do think the other deck is a little bit better. We'll find out how it runs, but I think the other deck is a little bit better because Type Null / Silvally gives you the option to move some energy around because it doesn't matter what energy they get on them. Look at this guy with the mod status. Literally never even in here. Mod status on Twitch. That's crazy. Never in here ever. Mod status on Twitch is wild. So we do have Chomp, which is cool. It means we can knock out the Zera. Pikachu is revenge KOing, and then I think we lose? Question mark? This can go here. How do we want to do this? I mean, they're definitely bringing this thing in to knock us out. So I think getting rid of a Cynthia here is okay. Because I don't need it. Splashy Toss. I can put the Mantike down. In case they want a Sabrina. Knock this thing out. They're getting energy like crazy. Run a Granny to bring back a basic. I don't think there's room. I just don't think there's room in the deck for a Granny. It's not a bad call, but it's kind of tough to find room because Granny's like not, unless you run into that exact scenario, Granny's not that impactful like most of the time. Although I guess you could shear it. You could reckless shear it. Hey Mason, what's going on? I don't know how to read thumbnails, so what exactly are we doing today? My thumbnail's probably borked anyways. I built a Garchomp deck. 2 Garchomp decks. One is using Suicune, one is using Silvally. Oh, we just lose anyways. They have Cyrus. Okay, cool. And we're trying out both. We're trying out both. And this is another reason why the Silvally deck is so much better. I think we have to wait and actually try it out some more. But there's no EX in it. So you can like just stack them on and you're still kind of up. But it's fun. At least it's more fun. And nobody can yell at me for running the meta because it's Garchomp, all right? It's Garchomp. We might make it the meta after this stream. We're going to change the entire trajectory of this season just by this stream. But people can't yell at me yet for it being meta, okay? No EX is such an advantage. It really, really is. Yeah, totally agree. I will go with our little guy because he's going to draw cards. And then put those in the back. Having EX as your pivot, Mon, opens you up to so much sniping. It really, really does. Yeah, I agree. The only thing I'm unsure of in the Silvally deck, I don't have any Mantike. So I'm a little bit worried. Like, do we not have energy generation? Maybe we should get a Mantike in there. The pulls have been terrible this set. Only one Suicune and Entei. Yeah, it's tough. We pulled a ton of packs. I mean, we always pull a ton of packs. Mantike. One of those could have been a Garchomp. It would have changed my entire outlook on this match. That's all right. Whew. Hey, TikTok's back. TikTok chat, you're back. Connected to TikTok chat successfully. Let's go. TikTok chat, you're visible again. Feel free to chat, you know? Now that I can see you. I think you could try Cleffa over Suicune to achieve the same task, if not better. To draw a Pokemon. It's not a bad call. We have a Gabite, which is like, meh, who cares? You know? Kind of who cares about a Gabite. The Cynthia's here, though. We could try that in the Silvally deck as well. I really think the Silvally deck's gonna be better than this one. Because you have Gladion to pull cards. You still have some draw power without having the draw abilities. Gladion is still additional draw power, which helps. Not much luck with Raikou, Pichu, Ori, or Tapu either. Oof. Skill issue? Definitely a skill issue. Yeah. Definitely a skill issue. Yeah, Gladion with the additional draw power also really helps. Sadly, I think we just have to let this thing go down here. There's Garchomp. There's kind of no option, I don't think. I mean, Cynthia destroys this, but then we go down to Giratina Frog, right? Maybe this, you could use a leaf even. That's another reason Suicune is so expensive to get out. That's Professors. If I don't put energy on the... I'm actually going to put this energy in kind of a throwaway spot here. Because if I don't put that there and then they decide to leave this sit here, they can stack. And that's pretty unfortunate. They've already Mars'd us. They could still have red cards. Some decks run both. Waiting for opponent. Oh. We have to play something that uses a controller. I have this new controller sitting in the back, and I haven't used the controller yet, and all I want to do is try out this new controller, and the only game that I've really played so far is Destiny Rising, and I freaking love Destiny Rising, but you guys don't watch Destiny Rising, so I'm going to play it off stream mostly. Although I might do some Destiny Rising PvP over the weekend if I get zesty. Although that might be RuneScape time as well. Who's this person? What's happening here? Oh, okay, that's okay. Alrighty, we get to knock out. We get to knock out the Suicune, which is pretty cool. We also get the Candy straight into a Chomp. Straight into a second Chomp. Let's go. Oh, watch you play Destiny Rising? Nah, it's all right. I mean, it's also like a game that I don't have enough information to talk about. I'm not going to put the Suicune down. It actually juices up their Suicune even more. But they're probably going to bring in right now. TCG Pocket is such a good stream game because we can actually shear this Suicune altogether. And throw the Pokeball as well. We're going to shear that guy too. Just get rid of all the cards. This is what I should be doing when I run Garchomp. And I just don't do it sometimes. There we go. That's better. Whew. Do you play Arc? Arc, the game? I do not. I do not. We can play together. I'll give you the Spark Notes D1 bet. I played all of D1. All of Destiny 1. I played the entire thing. I played like maybe 60%. I played like the base game of Destiny 2 as well. I freaking love looter shooters. Looter shooters, there is something in my DNA that makes me just get itchy and want to play looter shooters. Because it combines my two favorite categories. Like MMOs like old school RuneScape are like my entire vibe. Did we just lose to Osiris? That's actually a crime. Again, this deck is a menace though. This is the meta that we're playing against. Hey, Patty, thanks for the art. But yeah, it's looter shooters combined like my heart wanting to make numbers go up from games like old school RuneScape, and also shooter games like Call of Duty that I just love the gun feel and gunplay of like games like Call of Duty. So combining those two. Whew. Whew. That's why Destiny just like resonates with me. But it's not a great stream game because it's just me staring at a screen while I go pew 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 pew. You know, people don't watch that. People that just don't want to watch you stare at a screen and go pew 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 pew. Unless you're the best pew pewer that ever existed, which I am not. I am mid at best. So that's why TCG Pocket's a better stream game. But I definitely am not afraid to mix it up. Definitely not afraid to mix it up. To play some of this, to play some of that. You guys already know I'm super stoked for Pokemon Champions. When Pokemon Champions comes out, we're gonna probably no life that for a little while. Have you tried or looked at Helldivers 2? I have not tried Helldivers 2. No. Here's the Suicune. Pretty good timing on Suicune. Pretty good timing on the Suicune here. Gibble's down. I like that. Put a Gibble down. Splashy Toss. And then just be sad about how much energy their Zero Aura is about to have. That's pretty much the play. How did the late soccer go? Not as bad as I thought. So we played a team from a higher division, which is like, I don't even know why those things happen. I think just because the divisions have uneven amount of teams and they want to give us a certain amount of games. But we played a team in a higher division and we lost 3-2. So like for them being in the division above us, only losing by 1 goal, and we were ahead like most of the game. Like most of the game we were ahead. We scored first. We looked good. We played as a team, which doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's just like somebody gets a lucky goal and then we just go from there. But we actually looked a lot like a team, which is pretty cool. Now this is a decision I have to make because I have energy lined up for Mantike, or sorry, for Gibble. Do I want to take out, or do I want to take out the other thing here? I guess the draw power is worth. I suppose the draw power is worth to do this. Yeah, there we go. Whew. It's a good learning experience for you to play against a stronger team, right? Not really, though. Because, like, I kind of already think I hit my peak as a footballer, personally. I'm 32. And this, all right, so this got to me, though. So the biggest problem is, one, they had a giant defender. This dude was an ogre. Big dude. He rakes the top of my foot. They don't call a foul. He said because they made contact with the ball, it was okay. I'm like, yeah, I made contact with the ball, and then he made contact with my foot. So, no foul. My foot is swollen and purple. I'm not going to show you the foot cam. That's a whole different platform. But my foot is completely swollen and purple. And then they had the nerve. The very next play, I'm like chasing around one of the other guys. He has the nerve to call me an old man. I've never been called an old man before. And I was like, I'm like, the YouTube channel might just turn into a fitness channel. We might do a fitness live stream. Just because he called me old. My entire structure of my life is now, we're now not playing video games anymore. We're doing a fitness channel because this dude called me old and I'm upset. Not actually, but it would be funny if we pivoted. See, this is this whole situation that we have here. I have to retreat the Suicune. Or we just lose? Yeah. Or we just lose. And then we just set them up for the Cyrus again, you know? I think that's what we have to do, though. I think that's what we have to do. Hang on, give me a second. I'm mid old man soccer story. But I think this is what we have to do. No. Oh! It's only water? What happened? Basic Pokemon. This gets me every time, by the way. This gets me every time. Basic only. Literally, this has gotten me so many times. All I had to do there was put this guy down and we would be in an okay position. Now I think we just lose. There's nothing to transfer energy in this game. We have to go Garchomp. And we're getting fighting energy. Fighting. Yeah, it's just Jover, right? I think it's just Jover. Pretty sure there's nothing we could do here. If it was fighting water, we'd have a shot. The energies just did not line up. I'll shear a Cynthia just to see if it leads to anything, but I don't think it does. Sabrina doesn't really do anything for us here. And now they have a point, so we scoop. That's my bad. Whew. Fighting rough. Yeah, I mean the game was wild. The game was a good game. Blame it on the foot pain. We had good games. I mean, it was like pretty back and forth the entire time. Hey, Creative Minds, thanks for the follow. Old man is crazy after they lower your movement stat. I know, exactly. Oh man, Anthony, thanks for the follow as well. But still, I mean, 3-2. Like I said, we played a division A team from a division above ours. We lost 3-2. We scored first. We looked like a team. Everything looked pretty good. I can't be too upset about the game as a whole. But we still lost, which, you know, I don't like losing. You guys know that. You guys already know that. The old man comment did get me though. He got me pretty good with that one because I've never been called old before. I am 32, but like I'm still better. Like we were beating you. I think calling me an old man insults you more than anything, right? Because we were beating you. If you're losing to an old man, you're losing to an old man, right? But whatever. What are we running today? We are running Garchomp today. Double Garchomp. We have 2 Garchomp decks. We are comparing them against each other. I think the next one is going to be better than this one. This one has Suicune in it to draw cards and do fun stuff with Mantike. But the other one, I guess I should have put the other Mantike down to sack it because we're gonna lose our boy here, and our energies are not lined up. Oh my gosh, water is brutal. Water is actually a crime. We still go Chompington. I want to put this guy down. I could retreat into the Mantike and sack the Mantike. I think actually that's the play. Since we have so much water energy floating around anyways, I'm going to do that. Sack Mantike here. And then I'll get 1 energy. Oh. Water energy on Garchomp. Because I'm not silly. And I can only put this energy on basic. Splashy Toss. We are weakening our Suicune though, which is pretty sad. Because it has to go up next. By tossing the Mantike away. Gained 100 points last night. Sometimes you just have to find the right deck that goes on a streak. Yo, what are you using? What did you use? I think this other Garchomp deck is gonna streak. I think we're gonna have streaks with it. I don't this one, I don't think so. But the next one I think will. I believe in the next one. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything because the channel is converting to a fitness channel pretty much immediately because somebody called me an old man. So it's gonna be running. I'm just gonna set up a camera at a treadmill, and then we're just gonna talk while I can't breathe. That's the plan. Dude, energy's got us good this time around, huh? The energy's got us good this time around. Yeah, we tried. We tried. I can toss. How much is it doing? To literal 20. I can toss a Cynthia, but like, what does it even really do for us? Probably nothing. And we might even need the second Cynthia later. I kind of regret. Can I back out? I've already done it. We might even need the second Cynthia later, if I'm honest. Pokeball's cool. That at least gives us 40 damage. Which puts it out of requiring Cynthia range. The issue is we have no way of surviving things. Whew. Why use Mantike in both water and fighting energy and not only fighting? Because you don't always draw Mantike. That is why. That is why. Yeah, I mean, you definitely could. People have done that. But then if you don't draw Mantike, you just lose. You just lose. And then also you wouldn't run Suicune with that deck. You'd run something else, right? You'd probably run a fighting type. You might even throw in like a Garchomp EX with that deck. It's kind of just a different deck. You would probably throw in... the Garchomp EX with that deck because you're only running fighting energy. That way, if you get to a point where you're like, I don't have any water energy, I can still do stuff. But like I said, I think we've been getting pretty lucky on the energy front, which has helped us out quite a bit. Other rare candy is something. There's our first fighting energy. We do have to research here. Gabite is painful to look at because I guess I should have sheared the Gabite. I'm actually dumb. Actually pretty dumb there. I'm going to shear the Sabrina. I guess it gets covered candy. That's true. So we don't need that anymore. We've already done the damage. We've already done the damage. This water energy can go kind of anywhere. I guess it has to go here, and we have to just bring up the Garchomp, but this is tough. It's a tough scene out here. It's a tough scene out here. Actual tough scene. I think it's only Garchomp and meant in the fighting energy only deck. If you're running, if you're running the EX variant, I'm telling you oh well, there you go. They got the Cyrus. The next deck we're running is actually good. Even with the energy, crisscross applesauce energy, I think the deck is still good. This one, I think it's kind of just bait. I think it's bait. It's like you have to fight with the energy too much in this deck. Versus the next one with Silvally, you can kind of play around it. If you kiss one Hollywood hunk, who would it be? Ryan Reynolds. Come on. What are we talking about? What are we even talking about? Please. What are you even saying? Is it even real? Is that even a real question? If I could be one Hollywood hunk, it would probably be Robert Downey Jr. Just because his persona in Iron Man is like my entire existence, or it's what I would like my entire existence to be. Oh man, can you stack the bench with this deck? Maybe that's a weakness. Stack the bench. What do you mean? Like put a lot of Pokemon on the bench? No, you can. You can. There's enough, I think. There's enough, I think. That's why I kind of wish dual energy decks were more consistent. Yeah, I super wish that they would just alternate energy. If they just alternated energy, the entire game would be a bit more fun, in my opinion. But my opinion does not matter. Don't blame you, Millionaire is a good way to go. Exactly. We have Mantike here. I think the play is to do this into that into Splashy Toss. I'm pretty sure that's the play. Chek just hit Masters today. Did I? I don't think I even hit Masters, did I? I'm super far down. We'd have to play a better deck than this one, I think, to hit Masters. I haven't really been focusing on the grind, you know? Sleepy Chomp is back. Sleepy Chomp. Oh, you just hit Masters. That makes way more sense. The way I just read it, like, Chek hit Masters today. I was like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? That makes way more sense. All right, we do have to believe in the heart of the cards. No. All right. Well, we tried. We had a good run, you know? We had a good run, you know? I don't like the deck you're facing. The deck I'm facing is the literal meta. It is very strong. Very, very strong. That is for sure. Could have Sabrina there, honestly. Sabrina is actually a thing there because you bring this thing in, and then if we top deck a Cynthia, we're cooking. We'd have to actually top deck a Rare Candy and then grind for the Cynthia, but... Only low skill players run Suicune, Greninja, Giratina, to be honest. It's a good deck. It is a good deck. I just want Tina gone from the meta, I know. It's gonna keep coming back though, because any turn that you don't have energy or you don't have an attack to do, generating your own energy is just strong, you know? Mars, that's actually great. Maybe it'll give me something useful. The Chomp is back. 2 Rare Candy, 1 Gabite. Cynthia. Terrible draw. Okay. So we're kind of just sad all the way around. It may be a case of whoever attacks first loses, but this frog is still dangerous because this frog could start chipping stuff here. Oh. At some point, I would imagine they do like Magic with Standard, Modern, Legacy, etc., where the where standard won't contain Giratina and Darkrai. I would assume, yeah, I would assume they do something like that as well. I would hope for something like that. This draw is terrible. We've literally done all that we can. We've been all that we can be. And in this moment, I'm just gonna Splashy Toss again. I mean, the Suicune does. They put another basic down. Suicune does 120. We can knock out the Greninja. And then Garchomp wins the game. Wouldn't be surprised if they go Water Energy, Cyrus. I know this deck has 2 Cyrai, so. Yeah, I don't know. This is, we're not into year 2 yet, right? October is year 2. So I would think around year 2 is when they start doing the thing. They start doing the darn thing. All right, I'm gonna have to believe in Rare Candy right now. We're 2 and something. I'm gonna have to just believe in Rare Candy. 2 and 7. Nah, Gabite's not gonna do it. Gabite is not gonna do it. How do we want to play this? I guess Sabrina? It doesn't do much though, right? It really doesn't. I need this frog gone more than anything. I will reach Master Ball with only Dragonite. Good luck. The very first season of Ranked, we reached Master, or was it the second season? Might have been season 2. I think season 2 of Ranked, we made it to Master Ball with. I actually guess I sack this guy. Do I just sack the Gibble and go to the bench? They're just gonna knock it out. So I think maybe we do this. Anyways, second season, we reached Master Ball with only Garchomp. And it was pretty good. Pretty darn good. It was a Meowth Garchomp deck. Use Meowth to draw cards and straighten out your energy. It's like 75% of the time with a Meowth lead, 75% of the time you're getting the correct energies you need. That's pretty good. Sheer is so strong. Yeah, and that was the thing. If you draw the Meowth late game, you could shear the Meowth and just that it was more draw power. So it helps you draw in the beginning of the game, helps you draw at the end of the game. You're getting chipped, which makes me sad. Giant Cape, which is enough to keep this thing alive. And now we kind of just lose. We kind of just lose. The cards didn't help there. See, the previous game, we couldn't get the energy straightened out. This game, we couldn't get the cards straightened out. I actually thought their Mars would help us, and it did not. I mean, this is a Garchomp, but we just go down, right? I can Cynthia for 150. You're knocking me out anyways. It's just a GG's. It is just a GG's. Sometimes it just do be like that. Yo, YouTube popping off. Let's go. 17 people watching. How are you doing, YouTube? Live on the red platform is tough, man. It's a tough scene over there. I think I'm getting better. The versus thumbnail is working. Everybody likes to compare stuff. You want to know the outcome. You want to know the outcome of the comparison. Unfortunately, yesterday's stream did the comparison thing, and then there wasn't really an outcome because we got such bad RNG that I couldn't even really compare the decks. Which stinks, but I heard they're changing sub stuff on there. I know, like, subs don't even really matter anymore. Or at least not nearly as much. Subscribers don't matter as much. But I'm not even monetized yet, so subscribers matter to me a lot. Subscribers matter to me a lot because I didn't hit the mark to get monetized yet. But after that, they don't really matter that much. It's more about the YouTube algorithm knowing where your content needs to go. This Guzzlord is actually going to ruin our entire career. On here, like, price-wise. Oh, you mean on TikTok with the pricing. Oh, okay. I have no idea. I'm very unfamiliar with TikTok pricing. I think the only TikTok sub is... Oh, no, there's a couple. I don't want to say only. There's a few. It's tough to find people on YouTube. I actually found you on TikTok, but prefer YouTube. Yeah, I mean, YouTube is my favorite platform personally. Like, if I'm watching content... Oh, that's brutal, dude. Actually a brutal red card. What a crime. Literal crime. Crime against humanity, even. I'm actually so sad. I'm actually so sad about that. It's crazy. I'm gonna hit him for 20 again, though. I'm gonna hit him again, though. Hey, Pokemon Card Shop, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Can you show the deck list after? I can show you the deck list right now. That's what we're working with right now. I don't think this deck is as good as the one we're about to use next with Silvally. But we'll get there. We will get there. The coin flip there is absolutely horrendous. They flipped the energy off of me. We're getting fighting energy next. I'm just trying to decide how we want to play this. So we go like this, retreat into Mantike. I'm gonna splashy toss. The energy has to go on the Suicune here, though, sadly. Because I think we need to be doing damage to this thing. We have the rare candy, though. It's right there. The win is right there. I'm gonna believe in the heart of the cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, we're 2-12 for Chomp. 2-12 is terrible odds. Absolutely horrible odds. Hey, yo, the Apple event just happened. We'll have to go check out what Apple's releasing. I don't really think I'm down for any more Apple products. My phone is just fine, but... Okay. I'm going to go Gibble here. Professors. Oh, this is a tough scene. There's the Chomp. Okay, now we have decisions to make, though. I think we have to candy this one for the big damage. We put this guy down. We actually live. We're actually living. They have to coin flip, right? They didn't get rid of energy. They'd have to Lusamine. Weird vibe. It's a weird vibe. Sad we can't Cynthia, but I don't think I want to shear either of these cards. Both of those cards could be valuable. Actually, I probably could shear the Cyrus. I probably could have sheared the Cyrus because I don't think it's going to make a big impact. Although I guess retreating, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yugi didn't believe in the heart of the cards. He just cheated. Yo, factual. Spitting facts right now. Did they really just release a new Apple Watch? I don't care about an Apple Watch. What other Apple stuff do you have going on, Apple? You're not Apple-y enough for the Apple Club? They discarded energy. A complete crime. Because now I have to. I have to do this. And we technically live one more. We lose the game, but we live one more. Assuming no Lusamine. I'm assuming they just have the Lusamine and then we lose anyways. And we didn't get water energy. We needed water energy here. I mean, you can kind of assume the way they played that there's a Lusamine in hand. Did they release the Apple cassette player? Yo. Half of chat doesn't even know what a cassette player is. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, did you guys hear? I need to know this. Did you guys have the cassette? I think it was made by the brand called Monster. It was a cassette player that had a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack that came off of it, and you plugged in the cassette, and then you plugged in the cassette, and you could plug in the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack to your like MP3 player. Half of chat doesn't know what an MP3 player is either. Oh, what a day. We're losing this. We lost. It's over. Taylor Swift is bringing it back. Because older cars didn't have CD players. We didn't have Apple CarPlay. Oh my gosh, you had the cassette player you plugged in, and the 3.5 millimeter came off. You plugged it into your MP3 player. It was a whole vibe. It was a whole vibe. 8-tracks are the best. In my first car, 79 Nissan Stanza. Oh man. I had one of those for my busted 97 Honda. Mine was what was it? A 99 Ford Escort. I think mine was a 1999 Ford Escort ZX2. The ZX2, baby. It was like the sports car of the Ford Escort, you know? Sharkin, is it time? It is time. Yeah, you're right. It's time. It is time to switch to Sir Chompington. This deck I think is better. We're gonna look at the full view. We're gonna look at the full view right now. So very similar to the other deck. No energy generation. No energy generation. Also no Gabite. I'm not sure how I lost cards here, if I'm honest with you. How was I running Suicune and Mantike and there's still... Oh, I guess because I need the evolutions here. Interesting. This deck is good though. I've added our new Full Art Cyrus. Take a look at that thing. Take a look at that. How do I find... I wish I could see this a little bit better. My eyes are not good. This is the one. Browse. My eyes are bad. Look with my special eyes. There we go. Whew. Need to lock in. Stop donating points. Yeah, we're not playing the sweatiest of decks here though. This deck is better. I anticipate us winning more games with this deck. You know? This deck is just better in general. I mean, it's still not meta. We're still using Garchomp, but... Had to clear 5 wasp nests out of it. That's wild. That's wild. Screen? Oh, my bad. I wrecked my Ford Escort ZX2 probably 3 times. So I didn't wreck it. Somebody else hit it. It paid for itself 3 times over. I think I paid $2,000 for that car. Somebody hit it. I got it fixed once. Somebody hit it again. I got paid like $1,800 to fix it. They just barely didn't total it. I didn't do anything. I was actually a decent driver. But so many times did the insurance just pay me money for that car. It was crazy. And I put miles. I think when I got rid of it, it had like 240,000 miles on it. Something crazy. Something crazy. See, now we have no little Gibble, which makes me sad. I don't even really want to attack. I guess I'm just gonna not. Sadly. Just play Dark Tina. I'll show you the way. Stop. Whatever happened to the Apple car? Weren't they allegedly going to release one? They were working on it, yeah. They were working on it, yeah. ZX2 looked like half a Taurus. It literally, that's the best way to describe it. It was half a Taurus. That's pretty much it. That car owed me nothing though, man. I drove that car hard. I beat the heck out of that car. It was manual, 5-speed manual. I need a new, that's my biggest thing right now is I want a new car that's a manual transmission. They don't even, like, half the cars don't even make them. They don't even make them anymore. All right, Gibble's here, which is cool because the energies are now lining up. And now actually what we do is we chip this thing. Oh, I can't retreat this type null, which is a little sad. Because he's going to knock the energy off of here. Get the flip. Not that it really matters. I doubt this deck has a potion, so I don't care too much. Under 300,000 is still a good car. I mean, it still drove. I sold it. I sold it again. I don't even know who I sold it to. I forget even where I got rid of that car, to be honest. But it still drove. It was good. It had something where in the heat, like in the summer, it would get too hot, and I replaced like literally everything. And for whatever reason, it would still just overheat in the summertime. With like a misfire in some cylinders and stuff. It was weird. It only happened when it got hot. Oh, this is probably more consistent than the Silvally Altaria one because of the draw power and Cynthia. Yeah, I really think so. You have Gladian for extra draw power. You have the Reckless Shearing for draw power. You've got the type Null / Silvally to sort out your energies in the beginning of the game. So there's a lot of synergy here. And then the Cynthia can still be played for Silvally, which is cool. Lots of cool stuff that kind of... This deck has a bit of synergy. I don't know if it's going to beat the meta or even this deck here, but it's pretty good. Are they not going to attack? Ooh. Big thinkers over here. The sad bit is we've Gladian. Now, the sad part is I really need this fighting energy on my Garchomp. So I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that if I don't put this fighting energy down, we'll never ever get one again, you know? So I actually think I'm going to do that. I mean, maybe they just don't attack again and they walked away, but iPhone 17 looks the same. Oof. Apple.com. I need to have an easier way to share stuff because I really would like to be able to just like, I'm looking at something on the browser and just show you guys. But there's not like a safe way to do that without showing you like everything. And then I'll get like a notification from someone that I don't want to share and be embarrassed. I'm still seeing 16 on the website, so I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait. The event's still probably going on. Oi! What's going on, T-Combos? My starter went out and I was about to start driving around with a hammer to start it. I mean, sometimes you just got to give it a kick, you know? Just waiting for iOS 26. Is that like the liquid glass stuff they were talking about? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I care that much. I used to be a sweaty phone nerd. I used to have like an Android phone that I hacked with like Cyanogen mod. Like you rooted it, you got all kinds of access, you put emulators on it, you do all kinds of stuff like that. That used to be my jam. And I kind of just want it to work nowadays. Maybe I got old. I got lazy with experimenting. Oh, I don't have a Cynthia. Did they Mars me? I thought I had a Cynthia. This is actually kind of bad. That's not a Cynthia. Hello? Game froze for a second there. Cyanogen, haven't heard that in a minute. Yo, it was the best. It was the best. We've used both Gladians, so I can put this Silvally down. I actually cannot believe that I don't have a Cynthia. And I didn't realize this until it was too late. I'm actually so upset about this that I'm gonna... Oh, I can't retreat because I already retreated one time. I'm not going... I can't attack. I'm just gonna not attack. I'm a little bit upset that I didn't realize I got... It wasn't even Mars. Where'd my Cynthia go? I definitely had it. Did I not have a Cynthia? I could have swore I drew a Cynthia. I'm losing my mind. Ooh, you better not get the flip. Yeah. You might have just thrown there, buddy. That might have been what we needed. I have to put this guy down. How many cards left? I have to go for a Cynthia. I have to. I need a Cynthia here. There we go. Beautiful. This energy actually goes on this Silvally because it's fighting. We take this thing, and now even a Lusamine doesn't do enough for them. That was last game? Is that what it was? Oh, my brain just blends it all together. My brain just blends it all together like a smoothie. You're no rush though, since Sylveon is only 1 point. Exactly. That's another reason why this deck is better than the previous one. There's the Lusamine, so you can Grindcore again. Which would upset me. Don't get me wrong. I'm sad about it. I am sad about it. Beautiful. Alright, that should be GG. I don't think there's anything you could do now. We got Candy into other Chomp. I'm gonna split the energy, but it doesn't really matter. This energy kind of has to go here. I mean, I think it kind of just has to go here. I have no cards to shear, but started reminiscing too hard about cassette tapes. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All of my shorts are just gonna be nostalgia bait. All my YouTube shorts and TikToks are just gonna be nostalgia bait. Just finding all the millennials on TikTok. That's the plan. That's the plan. This deck being with no EX is nice. Yeah, it's definitely good. Definitely good. We aren't completely out of the woods yet. We kind of need a card we can play. Cynthia, perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. You see the deck list? You can absolutely see the deck list is right here. Look at that deck list. What a beautiful deck list that is. I actually really like this one. We could grind this one. We could grind this one a little bit. Using Cynthia for that boost is wild and amazing. I know it's the synergy, dude. Silvally Garchomp is just it's a fun little combination they have going on. You just have to fight with the energy. If you can survive fighting with the energy a little bit, the deck's not bad. Is Ultra 4 is the next step Masters? Maybe we'll do like a super grindy stream over the weekend. Maybe we'll do like a super grindy stream over the weekend to just maybe we'll just completely grind the Masters over this weekend. I have to find a day. Let me look at the calendar. I might have to look at the calendar first. I don't want to promise anything. I always say stuff like that, and then I realize I have something I have to do later, and then it doesn't work out. But Saturday is a bike ride. Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday fun day. We just like grind to master rank. Typenol is a good top deck. We're getting water. I will smack for 20 here. It all depends how much I like. It depends on two things, but three things actually. One, how much do I like Dragon Ball Squadra? Two, how much am I feeling the old school RuneScape Iron Man account? Three, how much am I feeling Destiny Rising? All three of those things could impact if we decide to actually go forward with such a stream on Sunday. Wouldn't it be better to add Mantike and only fighting energy? That way, also second turn attack with Silvally. You definitely could do that. That is an option. My fear is that you would never get to use Garchomp. in that scenario. That would be my fear. I would be a little worried that the Garchomp would never happen. Oh, I think we actually lose this now, though. This is pretty ugly. This is pretty ugly for us. What do we even do about this? I think we just lose, if I'm honest with you. Pretty ugly situation that we are in. I mean, I think we have to do this, but this is pretty bad. Mostly because that bird is still out of range of a Cynthia. If this bird was in range of a Cynthia, we're actually looking okay. But because this bird is out of range, it's a scary situation that we're in. Having to burn that energy there. I miss an X speed in this deck. You guys know how I feel about X speed. I feel like I need to sneak an X speed in here somewhere. The iPhone Air looking pretty thin over there. Looking pretty thin over there. Might have to check it out. Nah, I've got the like a 16 Pro or something. There's Pokeball. Type null. I mean, everything dies, right? I guess they can't pierce the pain if I don't have damage on me. So I guess the only play we really have is to sack Gibble and Silvally it up and just believe we're going to get the cards that we need. But it's a tough scene. I haven't seen a Decidueye deck in a minute. Have not seen a Decidueye deck in a minute. Their best play here is to probably actually retreat. Yeah, their best play here is to actually retreat the Decidueye into the Pheromosa and then have Pheromosa take out the Gibble and hit the type null. Yep, and they played it. All right, they've played this deck for a while. This deck has been around for a minute. That was their best play. And they nailed it. They nailed it. We kind of need Irida now. And even Irida doesn't save the day. Professor's is not going to do it. We needed Irida into Sabrina the following turn. That was the only way we get around this, I think. Put the Gibble down. Because this thing's not enough HP, right? Now, this thing does 100 damage. Yep, there's nothing we can do. Good game. Good game, good game. That was the play that they had to make, though. We could have still won that if they didn't make that Pheromosa retreat play. It was winnable. It was winnable. How? If he didn't retreat. If he didn't retreat, we had 100 damage on the bird. The bird can only do 80 without damage on my Silvally. So we would do 100 to the bird, and then the bird would do 80 to us because we have 110 HP. We would have survived one hit. And then we knock out the bird. Yeah, I mean, it's still, don't get me wrong, it still would have taken a lot, right? We still need to get a supporting card, a trainer card, a supporter card every turn to make sure that we can do the damage. But that would have been the way that we did it. Because we got a Professor's, right? I think we got a Professor's to draw 2 cards. So our odds of having supporters were pretty good. But they made a very good play. They made a very good play. Galadion's fine. I'm gonna Professor's, though. The energies are perfectly aligned here. If we could just get a hold of a Garchomp, I'd be a happy guy. Other Professors is encouraging. I wouldn't be surprised if we just get red carded and then everything is sad, but... then we'll just cry a little bit. Cry a little bit and move on. Sylveon into Frog, dude. What a good deck you have there. That's a nice deck. Nothing but a nice deck over there. You know? What do you think of the Cloudbird that has 100 damage as long as you have 2 energies on it? We have a pretty good Cloudbird deck, actually. If you want, I could show it to you. We ran it like 3 or 4 streams ago, we ran the Cloudbird deck. Oh, perfect. Perfect draw. We just need a Cynthia. Oh, they're gonna scoop. They're gonna scoop. You move. They're scooping. There's no way. I'd leave. I would leave. I might throw my phone even. I might throw my phone if I were them. I could probably shear the Irida. I actually do. I think I do. I'm gonna look for. Just give me another. Give me another Cynthia. You know. They're about to drop their phone in the toilet. I think that's also fun. People don't. Sometimes people just don't. Haven't been playing long enough to even know what the Garchomp does. Talk about the top deck of the century, though. It's literally all RNG, though. We played arguably better decks yesterday. The 2 decks that we played yesterday, better than the decks that we played today. We just had terrible, terrible draw. Terrible draws. Versus this deck is a little bit silly, but they're giving us the stuff we need, so... Maybe the Irida's worth it to heal off the frog damage, but... Silvally. Do we Gladian or do we just shear it? Do we just believe in Garchomp winning? Because if I put type null down, I actually charge up the this Suicune. So I actually don't even want to do that. This is a weird one, but we're just gonna believe in Garchomp. I'm just gonna believe in Sir Chompington, you know. I like the play is probably put down Silval or type null there from the Gladian, assuming we got it. I mean, we could have Gladian and got another Silvally. That is an option, but hey, Fercho, what's going on? Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! It's a pretty good Tuesday, honestly. Not a bad Tuesday. Yesterday I was flustered. Yesterday was not a good Monday, but it led to a much better Tuesday. I think maybe it's the fitness stuff. Maybe I just need to do a little exercise. Maybe we just need to do a little exercising. See, if we put down the type null there, we just lose the Garchomp. Another Silvally. We definitely share a Silvally here. But now we do have to be a little bit scared that we don't get something useful. Professors. Yeah. Things are looking a little worse now. There's the Cynthia that we need. Now, we're getting frogged no matter what. Actually, we just lose. Did we just lose? No, because I rare candy now. We almost just lost. They're gonna Shuriken this Chomp no matter what I do. I'm gonna shear the other Silvally now. There's the Cyrus. Literally all we need is a water energy. What a crime, dude. We're actually gonna lose to this too. Pretty sad because now they get to Shuriken the Chomp and they get to knock out or hit our other Chomp first, and this Chomp can't attack for another turn, so I think we lose. All of that just to lose. It could come down to a type null coin flip. That'd be fun. That would be fun at least. It would be like Cyrus type null coin flip. Yeah, there's the Shuriken on the Chomp. I understand. Choose a Pokemon to switch in. The fact that type null would have given you a win and the Cyrus you should get, yeah, I know. It's always the card that you shear that you need the most. It's always the one that you get rid of that you need the most. I mean, we live this, but it doesn't really matter. There's the type null. It's literally a coin flip, by the way. All right, 50-50 shot, baby. 50-50 shot. I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna shear the Cynthia. because we definitely don't need that anymore. Just to see if there's anything useful. Other type null. So no, nothing useful. Retreat to the type null. I don't know what I would have even looked for there. Cyrus this thing in, and now it's a 50-50. 50-50 shot. But yeah, I believed in Garchomp, and that was my downfall. I should have just went with the Silvally situation. Nope. All right. I think that's GG, right? Yeah, there's like double frog does it. Double frog does it. Big shame. I mean, they could do something silly. Are they gonna sit here for a while? If they're gonna sit here for a while, I'll just scoop. Now my Twitch chat's not appearing in this chat thing. Oh no, it is. It's just I'm slow. There's rumors of a 17 Air for the phone. Yeah, I definitely want to go check out some Apple stuff. Are you really just doing this, dude? Like, what are we doing here? Honestly. King, more like peasant, bro. Time for Jumpluff. Yo, maybe we do Jumpluff tomorrow. Actually, no. I think we're probably playing Dragon Ball Squadron tomorrow. I just really want to try that game out. I don't think it's going to be good, to be honest. I'm going to play for 2 minutes and then be sad, but... Jumpluff is a fun one, though. I don't know why they keep wanting to make these phones thinner. I guess now this phone in a case probably is like reasonably thick. So you get the iPhone Air and you put it in a case. Is that the new plan? I've been rewatching Dragon Ball. Honestly, for me, Dragon Ball, like the OG Dragon Ball, is a tough watch. Dragon Ball Z, I could rewatch Dragon Ball Z all day, even with all the fluff. But for some reason, when I try to watch OG Dragon Ball, it's tough for me to stick through it. Remember when phones were making remember when companies were making phones really small? I know it feels like everything goes in cycles. It feels like everything goes in cycles. I'm gonna Gladian here and look for a type null. I mean, Goku and Piccolo learn to drive. That's true. That does happen. I guess I could have put it here and did 20 damage. That would have probably been smarter, but we're here now. We're here now. That still may happen after this. First turn frog, baby. I'm surprised they go frog in the front. I would have went frog in the back. Oh, no, they have 2 frogs. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just fun for the whole family, you know? Just just literally froky, rare candy, frog. Pretty cool. It's like a cheat code. Down, right, left, right, A, B, something like that. Up, down, left, right, A, B. Some kind of cheat code. You're not even attacking the Gibble. I hope I get a Garchomp next turn and you're just regretting everything that you've ever done. Yeah, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. Yeah, I think this game is over already, if I'm honest with you. Game feels a little over already. They can literally knock this out if I don't evolve. I mean, we just lose, right? I think we just lose. Have a shot at least get to knock out this frog, which is cool. They're gonna knock out my little Gibble. They get to double Shuriken my Silvally and knock out the Gibble all in the same run. And they have the Irida. You literally top deck. Literally top deck. How many cards are left? 10. 1 in 10, by the way. 1 in 10 to top deck an Irida. Wow. What a day. What a day we're having here, you know? What a crazy, crazy day. This stream actually started off fun. Really did. And then they gave this guy 2 Greninjas by turn 1. And it became significantly less fun. Kind of misplayed by you. He surely had a good hand, but you threw the game. How? How did I throw the game? There's literally no, like, nothing we could do here. Oh, I needed the Gladion there. Now I threw the game. Like, what would have made the difference? He literally had the healing. What would it be? Gotta be Rage V. I mean, what could we have done? He's turn 2 frogging, man. This game is Jover. Our only shot there, maybe if I would have, the only shot we may have had is if I put energy on the Gibble first. But it's like, not really. Not really. When you're turn 2, Greninja, dude, what are you even gonna do? Like, if you have a scenario that we work out of that, I'd love to hear it. They literally control the whole board with those frogs. It's wild. Whew. I feel like we're getting through more games than yesterday, which is like part of the equation when you're grinding ranked is just getting through more games. Like, you know whether you're going to win or lose by an earlier stage of the setup. This is sad. Could have put energies on the type null you placed in last turn and evolve it the next turn. Gibble died. It wouldn't have made a difference, though. I don't understand the difference that would have made. Just played better. There was literally no difference. There's no difference, though. That's the thing. It was still Jover no matter what. There wasn't like... They were still both going down to double frog. I mean, they're doing 40 damage a turn. They're doing 100 damage a turn, actually. But... Electrical cord. Oh, I know the play you're talking about. No, the reason I put the energy on the Gibble is because I needed to do 20 damage to the frog. Also. So we're on the same page. It would have not been a fully health Silvally. They were chipping everything. There is literally chip everywhere. Literal chip everywhere. Now this I'm throwing because I'm using Silvally instead of the Gibble back here. No, the reason I needed to do that was I needed 20 damage on the frog, or otherwise the frog gets to attack me twice. You understand? The only thing that saved them is they happened to have Irida in hand. That's the only reason that it didn't go the way I had planned it to go. And fully charged Silvally doesn't matter if their frog gets to attack it twice. I needed the 20 damage on the frog. But he would have focused on only one Silvally and you would have had the second one. But what does it matter? It doesn't matter. He would not have done that because the other one was only at 50 HP. It did not matter. Play it back. You can go back and watch it on YouTube if you want. But it just doesn't matter. Kind of like this one doesn't matter. A Geo in this deck would be nice. The ear to save the day. That was the bottom line. I mean, they had double frog. Why are we even talking about this game? Why are we even talking about this game when they had double frog turn 2, you know? Why are you even talking about this game? I didn't misplay, though. I did not misplay. The only reason it was a misplay is because we did not know they had an Irida in hand. That's the only reason it was a misplay. Any other scenario, the play that I did was the best play. I guess this we have to believe in this now because the Chomp's not showing up. Yeah, I mean, if we had known, if I was like, yes, I know they have an Irida in hand and they're just going to heal up the frog, then yeah, sure, we play energy on the Silvally, but we didn't know that. Unless you got a crystal ball that I missed, you know? I mean, if you got the crystal ball, hit me up, because I could use that. Or even better, time travel would be spectacular. We'd go back and buy some Bitcoin. You guys would never see me again. No, that's true. That's not true. Actually, I think I would do this even if I had the money. This might be, if I had the money, this might be what I do, period, you know? It's all right to be hard stuck. Why are you even here still? I just ban you, honestly. It's more fun than... I guess it's more fun to argue with you. It's better content. Better content to argue with you. Hard Stuck is wild, but... Hard Stuck is cute, even. We have Gladian, Cyrus, Erda. Let's just knock this thing out. It's fine. We'll save the Gladian, then it'll be good. Imagine we invested in Google. Yo, Google would be crazy. No, honestly, Bitcoin is better. Bitcoin is even better because at one point it was literal pennies. Or even less than a penny. You could buy Bitcoin back in the day. You could have bought a Bitcoin for like 3 cents or less. The multiplier on that would be just... I mean, you'd be a billionaire. Guy threw away $1 million worth of Bitcoin for a box of pizza. That whole story. It's just a GG, right? It's just kind of GG, no re. I mean, they don't know that I have all the cards that I need. It was honestly risky of me to leave all these cards in hand. Because there was on the off chance that they red card or Mars there, we would actually be in a tough spot. But it was like the kind of more guaranteed way of... But it's another one of those things. If I had known that they have a red card and you play differently, you just don't know. So is this game out yet? This is what I want to know. Let's go on Steam. Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. I'm kind of thinking it's going to come out at like 9 p.m. my time. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I wish we could see both energies that are arriving soon. Let's look at all the cards out of my hand. Who we just do an Iron Man? Let's just do old school RuneScape Iron Man. The game is not going anywhere. That game is like living strong. I made one short about old school RuneScape. It popped off. Maybe that's just the calling, you know? It's a mobile game now, so even the reach of it is kind of crazy. I will save the Gladian. And we will flip a coin. Bah. Coin flip would have been crazy there. Coin flip would have went crazy there. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get a Silvally with the Gladian, but they're gonna give me water energy soon, and then I'm gonna have a dilemma to decide if I want to get a Garchomp with a Garchomp online, or if I just need to focus on being Silvally. It's a whole situation that I'm gonna have here. I think most likely... There's the rare candy too. Oh, yeah, I knew. I knew that's what was going to happen. I knew that's what was going to happen. So now we have decisions to make. Do I Gladian into Silvally and hit for a hundo? Or do I get energy that actually works on my Garchomp? I actually think we get energy that works on Garchomp here because we need 20 damage on this thing anyways. So I'm going to go like this. And then hit for 20 again. I actually maybe should have Silvallied. Looking back at it now, because they're going to knock this out. But maybe that's even a good thing. Because it gets in my Garchomp with for free. Irida's huge. But now, if you knock out type null, we're still good. Brianito, what's going on? Hello, hello. I have no idea what that word means in Spanish. I could have said a curse word in a million times over. Google Translate. It's a risky business. Reading names on the internet is a risky business, let me tell you. Let me tell you. We have to Cynthia now. I don't think I need to discard any of these. We just Cynthia. Knock this thing out. Turkish. Is it Turkish? I would have never guessed Turkish. Little brother, really? Interesting. I'm learning new words. It's great. All right, now what do we do? Probably just hit this weekend. We're in a great spot. Energy on Chomp. This deck doesn't have any discarding energy. Where does this energy even go for you? I mean, you definitely bellow, right? Ooh, they have frogs though. Frogs are pretty good for them. Cyrus in the type null. You blocked me on TikTok, which was cute, but you got a big mouth. When you down for a match? I actually didn't block you on TikTok. I think one of my mods took care of that. But shout out to the mods, for real. I think the play is Gladian here. Let me look. Yeah, Gladian has to bring Silvally. Gladian brings Silvally. Energy goes down here. We get the retreat. I actually shear. It's sad to shear a Gibble, but I think that's correct. Rare Candy. Terrible shear. Terrible shear. Hard stuck. I had to let him go. That's fair. That's fair. Says the creator blocked you, but sure. My chat app doesn't let me block people, and I don't have TikTok open. Invader took care of you. I mean, I'll take care of you over here if you need, but... Can I see the deck list? Yeah, sure. You can actually see it right now if you want. That's the deck list. This one's a fun one. I really like this deck list. I really like this deck list a lot. All right, what are we doing here? Waiting for opponent. Are you trying to figure out? I mean, you're not doing enough damage, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Hey, Pokebirds, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Look at, I beat the notification. I was speedier than the notification for that one. There's Cynthia. G to the G. How consistent is this deck? We're finding out right now. It's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe I think I have to do I might actually do a deck video for this one, just because I really, really like this one. Should we do it right now? We can do it right now. We'll do it live. Just realized you pulled the full art Cyrus. Yeah, it was off in a Vayne pack. Vayne had a sub on TikTok. This is still my favorite Garchomp in the game. The art is perfect. Art is perfect. Love Garchomp, but the dual energy types scare me. So there's the reason that we run colorless though is to help deal with that. Okay, so this is Sir Chompington, a deck that I really, really enjoy. We got 2 Gibble, 2 Garchomp, 2 Type Null, 2 Silvally, 2 Rare Candy to evolve the Garchomp. We've got Pokeballs for draw power. We've got Professor's Research, of course. 2 Cynthia, which is nice because a Cynthia increases the Garchomp's attack by 50, but you can also play a Cynthia even if there's no Garchomp around, which means if you need Silvally to do 100 damage, you can play the Cynthia on top of that. We've got an Irida for heals. Doesn't come off too often that we need 40 HP. I'm tempted to swap. If I was going to swap a card, it would probably be that one. We've got 2 Gladian, which also helps with draw power, specifically for Silvally type Null, but helps draw cards, which is always good. And then 1 Cyrus to pull stuff back in, because if you don't have your Cynthias or you need to shear something like a Cynthia, you're going to need to get the stuff with big HP back in after you do some chips. So this deck is probably my favorite one this season so far. And all the cards come from a previous season, actually, so we could have been running this even sooner, but Sir Chompington is pretty fun. Boom! That's a TikTok, baby. Get ready to see that one. You guys better thumbs up it. You better heart it. You better like it. You better share it with your friends. You know? Sometimes if you can do it live, I feel so much better doing that stuff live. If I try to record it myself, terrible time. Terrible time. Not having the full art Cynthia hurts. It really does. Yeah. That's still, I think, the pull card. I still think that's the target card. The issue is if I use points for it, I'll only have one, and you guys know that like I really need the matching pair, so we might just like pull those packs until we get another Cyrus or another Cynthia, and then go from there. Did you try Mantike with this Garchomp? I have tried Mantike in the other deck with this Garchomp. I think you could potentially, maybe that's a card that you swap with Irida to throw in, to throw in the Mantike. Because it could definitely be helpful to get the water energy going. Especially right now. I mean, it even helps stack up the Silvally as well. I don't really like what's happening in front of me, but I'm just going to start chipping this thing. You're going to love the shiny Gibbles. Are there shiny Gibbles right now? Trainer's Full Arts will be the end of me because I want all of them. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're nice cards. Whoa, iPhone 17 Pro in Cosmic Orange. Honestly, that color is fire. I'm not buying a new phone just for to make it orange, but I do really like that color. Just like the matte finish orange. Okay, what are we doing here? Gladian's Bait. I could... Professors? I'm gonna just Professors. Let's see what we have. See what we get. Chomp. We can go Candy on the Chomp. We got a Silvally, even though I don't really want one. I guess I could put it down. Get the energy back here. There's nothing I really want to get rid of. I actually think I needed to not evolve there. Now that I'm looking back, that might be the misplay. Now that I'm looking back at it, that might be the misplay, because I need another 20 damage on this thing that we no longer have. Not really sure of a way around that, though. Drop a Cynthia for draw. I don't even know what I'd want to draw, though. That's the thing. I don't even know what I would want to draw there. Whew. Waiting for opponent. How dare you? All right, they had the cape, so the 20 damage did not matter at all. That 20 damage would not have mattered at all. Cyrusing in my Silvally is criminal. You have enough damage too, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we live. We live. We're in a tough spot unless water shows up next turn, though. Nah, dude. I think we lose now. I'm pretty sure we just lose. Pretty positive we just lose. That needed to be type null, too. I guess it still could be a type null. It might come down to a coin flip again. Literally might come down to a coin flip again. Oh. I love the Apple event. I love this Apple event. Everything is leaked already before the event. I mean, a lot of events are like that now, I think. Wait, that might be a mistake on his part if we had water. If we had water, he would be cooked. But I think because we don't have water, we are cooked. pretty sure. Even now, I have to put Garchomp up to take the hit. And we're in just a terrible, terrible position. Terrible position we have here. Other rare candy. There's Silvally. There's our water energy. Just so very much too late. Just so very much too late. Did they use a Cyrus already? I think the play here is actually Silvally. This is kind of gross, but it's kind of a gross situation that we're in. Especially with we have nothing doing, kind of. I need that Cynthia. We can shear the Gladion. Yeah, Garchomp doesn't really matter either. It's tough. It's a tough scene. It's a tough scene out here. I've been using 2 Shiny Infernape EX and a Rainbow Sylveon deck. That's, I mean, you gotta flex what you got, you know? Infernape's good, though. Gibble would have been real nice. Yeah, Gibble would have been real nice to get the energy down onto the Gibble. And then we could sack the Chompington. I mean, we're getting water energy on this thing. Oh, and they healed past. Dang. I thought maybe we'd be okay because they didn't. We didn't need a Cynthia. Now we need a Cynthia. We need the Cynthia. There's the Gibble. Is there any way out? I really don't think so. I really, really don't think so. Because we can get these 2 points, but it's all in vain, right? It doesn't matter. There's nothing else we can do here. They knock this out. We come in. We might knock out Suicune. Who cares? They bring in this other Suicune. And then they've already chipped enough damage with Frog. We have no other healing, so... Dang. Good try, good try. It was a good game, though. I respect it. I respect it. Alright, we got at least one more. We have at least one more game. Unomas, Unomas. Oh... Look at YouTube doing numbers today. Hey, you should subscribe over there. Look at how far we are from 1,000 subscribers. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy how far we are from 1,000. It's wild. We're going second. Getting energy first is great. Getting energy first is great. Is your name the same on YouTube? Yep. Came towards the end of the stream. Rip. Yeah, that's all right. You can watch the VOD on YouTube if you want. This was a fun one. This was a fun stream. Yeah, don't watch yesterday's. Yesterday's was no good. We tried to use the meta. We tried to use the literal meta, and it bit us. It bit us hard. To use Mantike, I think a Mantike might be in order. We don't have Mantike in here at this moment, but I think potentially swapping out the Irida for a Mantike to have some energy generation could help the deck. Yeah. Just looking at the deck here. If I was going to swap anything, it would be the Irida. Hey, Davion, thanks for the follow. Wait, is it Davion? I won't mess up that name, though. How do we get bopped already, by the way? Oh, he's swinging. He's tropically swinging. That's unfortunate for us. I think that means we actually have to evolve straight up. We get energies, which is cool. The energy is pretty cool. And they may not even suspect the Cynthia. I'm going to just get through the cards here. Hey, let's go. My notifications actually worked. Davion. Okay. All right. Hey, listen, my last name is Hoherchak. And if you saw the words, if you saw the letters, I mean, It's a tough scene. Do I put down the type null? I will put down the type null. We're actually in a pretty good spot here if they don't do anything. But this deck has so much healing. I'm assuming they have potions, Erika's. You're going to heal Erika for 20. All right, well, they at least know that Garchomp can do 150. I guess if you're running an Executor EX deck, you've probably been around for a minute, so... They didn't get the flip, which is cool. They didn't get the flip, which is nice. Second Gladion, but I don't care too much about second Gladion. We've had one, yes. But what about second Gladion? And we can get rid of this Chomp since we don't have... our other Gibble is already gone. I'm going to put down the Cynthia just because of all the healing we talked about earlier. Oh, what a day, what a day. Concede. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got time for another one. We got time for one more. That one was quick. It was quick. It was quick. You know this one we're gonna get wrecked, and I'm gonna be like, we should have ended on the last one, you know? That's usually how it goes. Can we see the deck? Yeah, sure, here it is. That's usually how it goes. You say it one more time and you're like, immediately regret everything. One of my friend's last name is... And give me a minute. I'm processing. Kirstiniak? Kirstiniak. That's a name, though. That is a name and a half. No doubt about that. Hey, Sayer, thanks for the follow. To be honest, I just like Garchomp. I think a lot of people like Garchomp. Whoa, Siri's trying to talk to me. I didn't say Siri. Get out of here. All right. We were getting energy, which is beautiful. We have Rare Candy and Garchomp. You know we're getting red carded. Like, without question, looking at what's happening in front of us, we're getting red carded. There's kind of just no doubt in my mind. This is a beautiful hand. Whenever you see a beautiful hand like this, you know you're getting red carded. That's probably it. I might try Lily instead of Irida, since Garchomp might have to tank with 0 energy sometimes. That's true. That's true. I wouldn't mind a Lily. I do like that it can hit all the Pokemon, though. Although you still need to have water energy. So maybe I'd even go down to a PCL. Although we don't see any status anymore, really. Status is kind of out of the meta. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. Jamie or Jaime? I'm gonna go with Jamie just because. But you could definitely correct me. Waiting for an opponent. What are you doing over there? Whoa, you're gonna put Espeon in the back? Whatever's easy for me. Come on, is it Jaime or Jamie? Jamie or Jaime? Jaime's fine. You might have to remind me. I'll forget. I'll forget. I'm forgetful. That's for sure. The energies aligning here is pretty huge. I think they could kind of get the vibe that the energies were lining up, and that's why they didn't bring in the Espeon. Their cape is going to be good for them. I do see that. Put the Silvally down because we have it. I'm surprised we didn't get red carded. I'm surprised we didn't get red carded. I'm not going to shear anything. I like all the cards I see here, so let's just do that. Let's just do that. Do it like that. Where are these chats even coming from? Did this person go to the other stream? I'm actually confused. They have way too much time on their hands. Way too much time on their hands. Okay. That was actually kind of okay for us. We just get rid of the Silvally. I'm pretty fine with that. It stinks to not put energy on the Gibble, but we still just go like this. And then like that. And then we do one of these. I could shear again. I'll put the Gibble down. I don't even really want to shear. All the cards are like kind of fine. It's kind of fine, you know? No, that is definitely, hold on. Pintoresca. I'm going to have to, the picturesque cow. Vaca pintoresca. Did I get that? That's pretty good. I think it was good. Mi español es horrible y lento y con palabras pequeñas. Oh my gosh, what? What a day. Honestly, what a game. What a game, what a game, what a game. All right, I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm gonna have to like doubly ban this person. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure how they're talking still. I really thought I blocked them. That's the deck right there. That's the deck. Share that real quick. Thank you guys for hanging out today. If you didn't already subscribe, we'll be back tomorrow. I may even be back tonight if Dragon Ball Squadra gets released. I might be doing some of that. It looks fun, but I'm not sold on it yet. I'm not sold on it yet. We're gonna try it out. But thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. See you later. Have a good day. See you later.